So you resolve to lose weight in the new year, you start eating better at home, and then you abandon eating out because you're concerned about a lack of healthier options.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? The Egg and I has addressed that, offering several smarter dishes, which make it easier to stick to your resolution.
Mark Agnew has been hard at work this morning preparing some items. You got a great spread here.
It looks
this morning,
wonderful.
Mark. Thanks for coming in
and
this
I
morning.
think our viewers will be delighted with the calorie information on some of these dishes.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people have made the resolution, you know, we're going to eat better, we're going to cut down on calories, we're going to work out. We all know how that goes. So we want to show them that all year long they can eat really well and keep the calories
This
down.
is a great conversation. We've talked to fitness folks before, but in reality, losing weight, they say it's 80-20. 80% of it is nutrition, 20% of it is working out, and you've made the nutrition part easy.
We've made it easy for them.
Yeah, you got some breakfast items,
Breakfast
some lunch
and
items.
some lunch items.
Let's
both.
start down here because you got it's an omelet.
That's our Veracruz omelet, and that is a 3-egg omelet made with egg whites, and that's where you're going to cut your calories down, going with egg whites. And inside of that has chicken, green chili, and then we've topped it with a mixed cheddar and common Monterey Jack cheese and some fresh avocado slices.
Avocado's great. It's a
Great,
healthy fat for you.
Great fats. Yeah,
and I always think it's funny when there's chicken inside eggs. I know I told you about that. Think about it. Think about it.
Which came first?
I got you, Mike. I like how colorful that plate is because it's still pleasing to the eye.
Put some fresh fruit on there. We serve it with a little bit of our homemade red salsa and gives it a little bit of kick. And
What can you tell us about the calorie
in the Veracruz?
there?
That plate, as you see, it's 681 calories.
For the toast, everything?
Everything, 681.
680. You're not hiding. You're not hiding a calorie from it.
And we have a nutritional calculator on our website. Any guest can go in while they're eating, open up that calculator on their smartphone, and they can calculate their calories right there.
And even use that calculator and some of the information posted online in case you're counting points to try to figure that out.
That's right there. Let's move down a little bit because we got
That's
this
what
waffle.
we call our Patriot waffle, and that's
Now,
one of
I
our.
would think this is packed with calories if I look at this.
You're going to be shocked.
No.
That's a Belgian waffle with fresh raspberries and blueberries, a little bit of powdered sugar on it. If you don't eat it with syrup on it, 258 calories.
Wow.
What if I do want syrup, Mark?
It's going to take it up to about 450 if you put
depends on how much
couple,
you put on there.
couple tablespoons of syrup will take it up to about 450.
If you're eating healthy, you could lightly syrup it.
Yeah.
You know.
Or go with a sugar-free syrup, which we also
Sugar-free,
offer, and you add sugar-free, and it's only about 30 calories instead of 200.
Wow, I love that it's a hearty waffle, right? It's not some wimpy thing, and that's how you're cutting the calories.
That's a full breakfast right there.
Perfect.
And a salad.
Some lunch choices. That's a chicken spinach salad. That comes with chicken. It's got red onions in it, blue cheese crumbles, some spicy pecans, and some apples. We serve pecans.
Pecans, apples, and blue cheese. There's nothing better than that.
I mean, it's a great combination. It's got some texture to it. We serve that with a balsamic vinegar dressing, and you eat that salad at 700 calories.
Nice.
And that's a full entree salad. That'll fill you up at lunch.
Great point. Let's move on down to this.
This
People
is
say,
the,
I can't have a sandwich and lose weight.
Yeah, and I can't eat a croissant. It's full of butter. It's full of fat.
Well, people are concerned about the bread here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a turkey apple croissant, and that has turkey. It's got some apple butter on it, some craisins.
You don't say.
Yeah, some craisins, some Swiss cheese, some spinach and turkey. Put that on the croissants. Eat it with fresh fruit like you see it, and you can eat that at 790 calories.
That whole plate.
That whole plate.
Great. What are you making today, Mark?
Well, right now we have going what's called a limited time offer, which is our Catalina frittata. And this is an open-faced egg white frittata. So we're cooking our egg whites out, and then we're adding to that some shaved turkey, and then some roasted Roma tomatoes, which we are roasting, with our olive oil.
You do that at the restaurant?
Right at the restaurant. And then, for some more color and some healthiness, some fresh spinach on that.
Boy, that looks delicious.
We're going to let this heat up and just get those ingredients hot for a little bit while we talk a little bit more. But this is going on until the beginning of February, and you can eat this with fresh fruit, how I'm going to show it to you, for 680 calories.
That's great.
Love it.
And I've got a great special topping that goes on top.
We'll get back to that, and we're going to sample that. I want to see how that
Yes,
tastes.
you
It looks
are.
good. I
Yes,
like
you
the
are.
tomatoes. The children's, was it I think the Nebraska Children's Home Society.
Yeah. We did a fundraiser in December for them, and we just wanted to share with, we wanted to first thank our guests who donated to this, because it was their donations that made this happen. But we were able to present a check to the Nebraska Children's Home last month for $1,845.
Wow.
And that came from our guests, straight from our guests.
You've presented similar very large checks to other organizations in the area, and because of that community involvement, you've been recognized by the National Restaurant Association.
We have, and we just feel so blessed and so honored for the National Restaurant Association's Education Foundation has recognized us as the 2004 Nebraska State winner of the Good Neighbor Award.
Well, not only a great restaurant, a great community partner as well.
Thank you.
You guys host a lot of parties at the Egg and I, and birthday parties, group gatherings, business meetings as well.
Civic organizations, you name it, they're using our meeting rooms, and we just want everyone to know that we've got free meeting rooms available. There's no charge for the use of the room. Come in, have breakfast or lunch, bring your group in, and we'd love for you to have an opportunity to, experience our meeting rooms.
Yeah, and the service, which is something we don't talk about. We focus on the food, but the service is
And the
exceptional.
discounts.
Yeah, for
The
some
discounts.
people. So
For discounts?
For the seniors, we call them the matures. They get their 10% discount.
Yeah.
And then we also do military discounts because we want to honor all the people that are out there, creating our freedom every day. So
great.
we
How's
just
that
so
frittata
appreciate that.
coming?
It's ready for you.
Is it ready to go?
Yeah, so this is the Catalina frittata. And then
And you leave it open faced like
open
that,
face
yeah.
like that, just like
I
that.
like seeing all of the
I
green
want to see the
and
ingredients,
tomatoes,
the color of it. And then the finish, bam, we're going to put on some avocado tomato pesto salsa that goes on top of that.
That looks great.
let's get in there.
Yeah, dig into
Yeah.
there because
Let's try that.
it is really, really tasty.
That's good.
A lot of good different flavor profiles
And
put together in
You said
there.
it's just egg whites, right?
Egg whites, yep. And this was put together by our chef in Colorado, who is the chef for all the Egg and I's, the corporate chef, and he put this limited time offer together.
Is that bite big enough, guys? Can we get a shot of this?
I go bigger if you guys.
Crying out loud.
I mean, I could go bigger. I could put half that frittata in my mouth if you really wanted me to. But I'll go light. I'll go
boy.
light today.
I like
okay?
your
That's
style.
hilarious.
I like your style. So
He got a little bit of everything in there twice.
Yep.
How is it? Delicious? Yeah.
The roasted tomatoes, delicious.
Yeah.
That's what really helps it out.
and
I like the topping.
I love the salsa. Yeah, the pesto salsa.
And the shaved turkeys, it's cold. So you got the cold hot coming together.
But this is limited time, Mark.
This is limited time. This will only be till the beginning of February, and then we've got something a little more sinful coming out in February. So
Once we've all
that's
decided-
once we've all broken those
Yeah.
Oh wait,
resolutions.
Mary, she yells at me for taking a big bite, then she goes for 2 or 3
For a second,
bites.
right, so it's more manageable.
You can do it either way.
There's
So,
plenty there. Be nice.
the Egg and I,
Be nice and share.
the Egg and I restaurants.com. You have a number of locations. How many we at in the metro here?
We have 5 in the greater Omaha metro area now.
Yeah,
So,
Armbrust, Greyhawk right there, Papillion,
Papillion,
where's the
Bellevue,
Bellevue?
and then 132nd and Dodge,
Yeah,
of course.
Linden
and
Market.
Linden
That's
Market,
that location
yep.
right there.
Yeah, that's a
And-
busy one.
Yep, and Papillion is now open. It's been open since November, and it's going very, very well. So
Wonderful,
we're
Mark.
really excited. Thank you.
The
Appreciate
roasted
it.
tomatoes are
Yeah,
delicious.
and we use those in a number of items in our
you?
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
And if there's ever something you want to tweak a little bit, just ask your server. You want to try a
Oh,
dollop
yeah.
of this
Oh,
salsa,
yeah.
just
Yeah,
ask them to
you
put
can tweak, just
throw
don't
it on the
twerk.
side.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, the
Tweak,
Egg and
just
I
don't twerk.
Restaurants.com is the website, and if you want to take a look at the menus we're talking about, that calorie calculator, and see what's available for you, feel free to do it.
Please
Thanks,
do.
Mark.
Thank you.
Mark.
My
Great
pleasure.
to have you
Thanks
here.
for being here.
Coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for
so,
feeding us.
My
yeah,
pleasure.
thanks for breakfast. Coming back, an event honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
How you can get involved. Come on.
That is great.